Howdy, friends. I'm Elvis, and I've got a brand new groove for your living room. It's Tejano TV, the station where the border beats never stop. All the hits, all the heart, and all the fun 24 hours a day.
Tejano TV, feel the...
Miguel Hernandez e Agressivo is now booking for an event near you with new music and videos. This is definitely the band to get you on the dance floor. Now booking for weddings, festivals, and corporate events. Contact 1-800-SUAVECITO or 512822-8395 and book Miguel Hernandez e Agressivo today. Operators are standing by. Assino Tejano Television. Brought to you by Laila Lisa Promotion. It's Miguel Hernandez e Agressivo.
What's up, y'all? LMD, Shelly Lattes. God bless y'all. I hope you're having a blessed day. I know I am. Every day is a blessing. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but we started the very first full Tejano ensemble at UT San Antonio. Of course, what that means is we incorporate conjunto, orquesta, Tejano progressive, and all of the stylistics that make up our beautiful genre and culture. I teach the class alongside Michael Acevedo, and it has been absolutely amazing. Our students are so gifted, and we're so proud of them. One of the exciting things, and one of the things that I was hoping to do is going to be happening. I wanted to have a concert kicking off Fiesta to showcase Sonido Tejano, which is the name of our ensemble, Sonido Tejano. I wanted to have a huge concert where we would showcase our students, and it's going to happen April 15th, Empire Theater from 7 to 9 p.m. The name of the show is called Sonidos de San Antonio. And so Sonido Tejano will be performing alongside Mariachi Los Paisanos of UT San Antonio. And the best part about it, y'all, is they are going to back up, get ready for it, Little Joe, Ruben Ramos, Santiago Jimenez Jr., Patsy Torres, Ram Herrera, Sunny Sauceda, yours truly, Shelly Lattes. And this is the inaugural. This is the first one. We are going to have it every year. And the best part about it as well is for scholarships. So students can come and study Tejano music, can come and study mariachi music at UT San Antonio. We need your support. We need you guys to come out. We're going to have VIP tickets available as well for private meet and greet with the artist. It's going to be amazing. I promise you, we're going to take you through the evolution of Tejano. I'll be hosting it. Like I said, I'm the musical director and producer of the show. Please come and join us April 15th, Empire Theater for Sonidos de San Antonio. Tickets information is in my bio, and the link is in the post as well. So I hope to see you guys there. Get ready, y'all. We're coming. Sonido Tejano. Ow!
Tequila's always flowing strong. They come here till the break of dawn. They really know how to party down in Cumbiaville. Down in Cumbiaville, baby, what a thrill. Lord, give me strength to carry on. With all this drinking going on, they really know how to party down in Cumbiaville. Down in Cumbiaville, baby, what a thrill. I want my Tejano TV.
Tejano TV presents. It's the Three Amigos Show! Starring Big Daddy D. Burleson, the Midnight Cowboy Marcus Daniels, E.L. Guy, Juan Mendoza. Tonight's special guest from Sangre Joven, it's Daniel Lee Gallegos. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com, Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, the Tejano Conjunto Music Superstore, Jamie's Record Shop, and Tejano TV. And now, let's get on with the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on the Three Amigos show, live on Tejano TV, as well as on YouTube, and of course on Facebook. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys continue to download Tejano TV on all your Roku devices. All right, we got an awesome show, and I really hate to do this at the beginning again, but it's really starting to become a norm, unfortunately. Our hearts and prayers go out, condolences go out to the family of Charlie Flores, who passed away. I know he's a big associated promotions for Freddie Records. Has been with them for a very, very long time, and I got a chance to meet him a lot of years ago. And he's an awesome guy, and of course, unfortunately, he just passed away. So, our hearts and prayers go out to the family and friends of Charlie Flores from Freddie Records, and of course, going out to the guys out there at Freddie Records. As well. So may you rest in peace, Mr. Charlie Flores. All right, but the show's going to continue. Like I said, hopefully we don't keep continuing these things at the very beginning of our shows. But it's been.
Hey, Marcus made a very, very good observation earlier that we remember when our parents used to read the obituaries and say, "Oh, I know that person," or "I know that person," and now it's our turn.
Let's continue. We'll continue on with that in just a second. But first off, let's get our sponsors out of the way. My beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza, with Lila Lisa Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, Manatas Publishing, and Mas Chingon Radio. And of course, I'm El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I'm Oscuro D.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
All right, and our special guest, he's having some technical difficulties. Daniel Lee, can you hear us?
Well, his mic is muted. He has to unmute his mic on the screen there, Daniel Lee.
Yeah, we're trying to get him on. He's having a little bit of technical difficulties out there in area 54,
New Mexico.
But we'll try to get him on here in just a second. Yeah, going back to that, I was like, but the thing is that our parents and stuff, they read the obituaries in the paper. Now it's like you open social media and it's like right there. It's one of the first things that pop up, and it's crazy now. It's like right in our face.
Yeah, well, it's something that happens every day anyway. But we like to remember fondly the people that we've known who have passed on, and it's tragic and traumatic for some. And that's the way it's going. It's going to happen to me one of these days. So I'm first, guys. I'm telling you, I am first. So
you never know that.
You don't know.
No, I strive to be first.
You don't know that. Lila could beat me to death over here in a little while, man. You never know.
Domestic violence charges.
Spouse abuse. So, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on this episode of the Three Amigos show. And we had Daniel Lee Gallegos, who's an awesome gentleman from Las
Vegas, New Mexico.
Las Vegas, New Mexico. And we got a lot of stuff to cover with him. As soon as he gets on there, we're going to have to postpone this part. But other than that, it's been a busy week. A lot of things going on. A lot of music's coming out. A lot of new videos have been released here. And we do have a couple videos to show from Daniel Lee Gallegos as well. And he's got a lot of music coming out.
He's an awesome producer. He's an awesome producer. He
awesome
works
producer.
With a lot of people. Latricia, Luisa G, Jacqueline Gutierrez, Sangre Joven is his band, but he's also got Los Gallegos Bros. This guy, it's SJ Records, and they're kicking a lot of butt in New Mexico. And one thing I wanted to find out, especially from him, the difference between Tejano and New Mexico music, because there's been this unspoken rivalry between Tejanos and New Mexico musicians, because which one's the authentic music. And the only difference, they're both pretty much exactly the same, except for Tejanos, the accordion takes the lead and plays all the melodies and stuff, and New Mexico musicians are more mariachi based, so you either get the trumpets or you'll get guitar playing the leads that an accordion would play. And the only other big difference to me is the tempo, especially on rancheras. boy, these guys are blazing
Fast.
fast. It's fast. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow. So, but I
What's
want to
that?
talk to Daniel Lee about that.
What's that? What's the? I've never heard anyone give it a name. You have your traditional Ubuntu beat where you have
Yeah.
the bass drum, snare. But the Tejanos, when they skip, boom, boom, the bass drum is going boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
Snare
yeah.
is constant. So, but you don't hear that in the New Mexico music at all.
No,
No.
Yeah.
But usually in those situations, I mean, I guess you have the bass keeping the time, I guess.
Oh yeah, the bass is constant. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the traditional Tejano,
Dun,
and
dun,
you don't
dun,
even
dun, dun, dun,
the
dun.
kick is just fills. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah,
yeah.
which I love it, but it is totally different from Conjunto and from New Mexico Tejano.
I think the New Mexico style, they want to call it the Chicano style.
Chicano style.
Chicano style, which was like the old school Tejano. You know, the Agustin Ramirez, the Sonny Ozunas and stuff like that. That's what they would call it. And I guess they kept it and they added a little bit more norteño side to it, I guess you would call it, but they still
Yeah.
kept the same beat and same melodies, I guess. And of course, we transition, Tejano country, Tex-Mex, and adding now norteño and reggaeton and all that stuff now these days, of course. And like Marcus Daniels at the beginning of the show, adding a little bit of soul to it. So
Dude, I clench up every time I hear that guy sing, though. Is it down there go? I'm like, oh my goodness.
Dude,
I
that
gotta do
AI
my
is
fingers.
crazy. We messed around in the studio and put our recording pairs country lyrics for a country song into it, and then I go and I try to duplicate what the AI did, and it made me I forget this song. It's impossible because it's scary.
It is scary. It is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's soulful, but dang, that
It's
key.
yeah, that key. I mean, could you imagine hearing someone sing that live? You know, in the studio, yeah, okay, and then AI, of course, yeah. But good lord,
It would be like that. The girl from Disney and Frozen when she performs "Let It Go" live,
yeah,
no,
she
it
can't
didn't
even
work.
she can't do it. So,
she can't do it. So yeah, yeah,
I guess it's different in the studio than compared to being on that stage. It sounds different because, of course,
yeah.
in the studio you're messing around with the voices, I guess.
yeah.
And breathing and a lot of other things, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
It looked like
Oh,
you tried
don't
to
mind
come
me.
in.
I'm looking up something because I wanted to
Oh, that
illustrate.
was you?
No. That
Oh,
was Daniel Lee tried to get in.
oh, okay.
Gilbert Zamora.
Gilbert Zamora. Yes, I got your hat, man. I got your hat.
Oh,
We need,
dude, I didn't wear my hat. Hold on.
yeah, we need a new one, man. That says Pulido Zamora for president. So we need some new ones. Let's see what else we got here. Record store days coming up. April 18th at Janie's Record Shop. We're going to be out there. Early bird special. Make sure you guys call in and register online. You get your early bird records from 8 to 10 a.m. And then, of course, myself, be spinning some records live stream on Tejano TV and YouTube, and of course on Facebook out there. And yes, I do have records, and we're gonna be spinning them out there for Record Store Day, Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio. Make sure you guys go out there, say hello, and bring some CDs and records if you got them out there. April 18th from about 10 to 5, or until we get hungry. So make sure you guys stop in over there.
Always hungry.
What was it? What was going on with this picture?
Oh, that popped up on social media today about Marcus and I, and the first time. Do you realize that's the night we met?
Yeah.
That is the night Marcus and I met for the very first time. We'd already done the song and everything, but we just never met in person. And yeah,
And
so yeah, he said,
That was we performed. We performed that night. Yeah.
yeah, we performed that. That was at Mustang Sally's, and yeah, I'll admit Marcus is younger and more spry. He beat the crap out of me. So
Yeah. Right. Whatever. You're the one that was lifting up all those women. Like
dude,
once
why
you
do you
start,
always bring that up, man?
because man, I'm still so impressed, man. like some of those women you lifted, I'm like, holy crap! How do you lift? He just sweeps them off their feet, just carries them around and
It's
kisses
called
them
it's
on
called hysterical strength. You got go. Come on, the pressure's on me to pick him up. So I was like, all right, I don't care. I'll lift.
because
I get in trouble.
if you look like you're straining, that looks bad.
No. You can't look like you're straight. You pick him up like it's nothing. But of course, I get in trouble later afterwards. But that's another
But
story.
Need some
really,
Tylenol, back pain medication.
you get with your back or with your old lady.
With my old lady, you bitch. Why you gotta pick? You're always picking up people. It's fun.
Oh man, I thought Sedalia was needing her pájaro negro fix.
Sedalia? Yeah. Yeah,
She's
let's
she was she was in love with Marcus.
You ain't never lied.
Gil Jimenez. What's up, brother?
Let's go. Oh, we got him! We got him!
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what?
Better late than
Daniel Lee Gallegos in the house.
better
Hey,
late than never, man. Sorry about that, guys. It's technology nowadays.
No, it's okay. We're fixing to end the show, man. So we're glad you jumped in for a second.
We got 10 minutes left.
No. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest today, all the way from Las Vegas, New Mexico, and he's a multi-time award winner, legendary producer. He works with everybody. He's got his own wine. He's got his own wine distribution company, and he's a jack of all trades out there, man. And ladies and gentlemen, our special guest tonight, Daniel Lee Gallegos, the other DLG.
wait. This
Yeah,
guy
that's
works
no
with all
good,
that
man.
technology. He's got a studio. He does all this stuff, and he couldn't get his phone to work.
Telling you, technology's a trip, man. When it works, it's good. When it doesn't, well, you know how it is.
Oh man. Well, anyways, thanks for joining us here, man. We really do appreciate it. It's been a while
Thank
since
you
we
for
talked.
having me. Thank you for it's been a grip. It's been a minute since we talked to Juan. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be on this show with you guys.
Yeah, I think last time we did actually phone interviews at that time, man. Now we've got video, so we get to see her face to face now. So we could,
And I've been wanting to meet you for years and years and years because I was on KUVO radio, the Canción Mexicana, in the mornings on Sundays from 9 to 1, and
Denver, Colorado.
every single week, man, we were either playing Ojos de Pancha or we were playing Sangre Joven. We were playing Sangre Joven. So wait, which Daniel Lee are we talking to tonight? Is it Daniel Lee from Sangre Joven, from Los Gallegos Bros, or is it Daniel Lee, the solo artist?
It's all three, man. Sangre Joven started back in 1987, guys. And we weren't even actually named Sangre Joven. We were called Sangre Nueva. I was 15 years old, and my brother was 13 years old. We recorded our first professional cassette in 1989. The cassette era. Do you guys remember the cassette era?
Oh, yeah. He said cassette.
Cassette era. We actually had to change our name at the last minute because there was a band in Texas that was called Sangre Nueva. So we changed our name to Sangre Joven, and it stuck. Well, we were young at the time, no, and that's where we started. Me and my brother Lorenzo Miguel started the group in 1987, 88. But I've been singing all my life. I was singing since I was 3, 4 years old, cantando música with my mom and dad, and I was singing whole songs by the time I was 4 or 5 years old. By the time I was in first grade.
hey, he recorded his first album when he was in first grade. So
Yeah, yeah.
He said,
So some of my influences, like I have Tejano influences, were like Little Joy La Familia, Little Joy and the Latin Years.
yeah.
Yeah. Those Sonny Osuna, Sonny and the Sunliners, Agustin Ramirez, El Gato Negro, Emilio.
Admire.
I mean, yeah, those are like the old school ones, man. And that to me that was like Onda Chicana,
Yeah.
and those were on albums, actual albums, vinyl.
Yeah, but the singles were on 45s. I remember putting out
Do you
singles.
remember? I remember that label Zapata. Remember that label
Yes,
Zapata? Yeah. So that's what I grew up listening to on the Tejano side, and then on the New Mexico side, I grew up listening to like Al Hurricane, Tiny Maury, Roberto Grego, Eddie Dimas, the Purple Haze, Freddie Brown. So those are like my influences from both sides. No,
Wait. He's talking about. Matter of fact, I just uploaded something because we were trying to discuss the difference between Tejano and New Mexico music. But you guys
right?
keep talking. I want to get this done right real quick.
Who?
So you,
Well, so like for me, they're in the same genre. It's Latino, we're regional, but New Mexico style is if I want to break it down, it's faster. So
Oh
if you
yeah.
guys know what beats per minute is, the speed of the song, that's what I'm talking about. Like if you, I'm just going to give you an example. Like Las Nubes is a classic Tejano song. You know, they do that song probably like at 109, probably even less than that. But here in New Mexico, we'll beef it up and we'll do it like at 118, 119, which is much
Dude,
faster.
it's outrageous sometimes.
It's much faster, and then I think the special sauce for New Mexico music is the guitar, the guitarra. That guitar is like that's the signature sound. You know how like Tejano has it used to
Your
be
word.
the organ and the accordion and the horns. For New Mexico music, it's the guitar. That's the secret sauce right there.
then especially the way you play it, it makes it sound a lot faster than what it really is.
Right.
No, it's
And
fast.
what I do is I do a lot of harmonies, and what I do, I'm a producer. So when I look at a song, I don't just say, oh, it sounds good. I like break it down. I'm like, okay, the foundation of the songs, the bass, the drums, where are they building it up? Where's the climax of the song? Where are they bringing it down? Do they just go up to the chorus and the beginning? Does it have a nice intro? Does it have a nice outro? So from a producer standpoint and from an arranger and a songwriter, I look at songs way different from everybody else.
Okay, so hold on. I want to show the people exactly what I'm talking about because you mentioned Eddie Dimas, and of course his famous song was El Mosquito. So take a listen to this. This
Exactly.
is the New Mexico sound and the tempo.
Right. There we go. It's polka time.
Anyway, that gives you an idea of the tempos that the New Mexico.
It's more of a it's more of a polka is what it is. You know, like German. I think it came from like the German polkas
Germany.
back on the
Yeah.
other side of the yeah. You know, it's just upbeat. It's more upbeat, and the reason why, and I think this is what I think, and the reason why it's faster is because people want to dance faster. Because
We
when we
dance
played a lot,
too.
but they dance fast, dude. I mean, these guys are spinning on madre, and I think that's what it is.
Oh,
But
I know.
like the Hanos, man. They want to, of course, they want to dance, but they're cumbias. They want to dance in fast ass
Right.
cumbias. So I mean, as long as the music's got that tempo beat, man, that makes them want to dance.
Dude, we
Right,
played
right,
in
right, right.
Roswell and we played in Albuquerque with Culturas, and the New Mexico crowd. They wanted us to play it. Okay, play it faster. You play so they like Bésame and Golpe Traidor. Nunca pensé que algún día tú me pegarías por una traición. Híjole, it was like, so our set was over like 20 minutes, 30 minutes early.
Right away.
Can you imagine Marcus doing Cumbiaville that fast?
Down in Cumbiaville.
Oh man, I first heard of Daniel Lee during COVID, and I think that's where the story begins with our background with the New Mexico side was the fact that when COVID came around, of course everything stopped. We didn't do nothing. We couldn't do anything. We were still trying to figure out how to be relevant and still do our shows. And all of a sudden, I get a couple of emails, Daniel Lee Gallegos, say, man, I got some music, man, if you want to play it, whatever. I was like, cool, and then all of a sudden he started adding some more of his artists. Luisa G came out, and Luann and Joey Chavez, and there was like, and a bunch of other artists that he was working with at the time, and he started bringing them over. We were like, okay, let's play it. all of a sudden we started getting a lot of requests for the New Mexico artists because we started playing a lot of them. And I think within the next year or so, our playlist was pretty heavy with the New Mexico artists and stuff. And then, of course, we seen Daniel Lee Gallegos. He started bringing his podcast. It wasn't really a podcast. It was more of a weekly thing where he invited artists to his studio that he's in right now.
It was
And
just it was just a jam session every Friday night. I called it Friday night jam sessions. That's what
and
I
you can
did, and
still see a lot of them on YouTube if you
I
search
put
for
them
them.
all. I put them all on YouTube. I did 60 shows. I did a show every Friday from the time COVID started till the time it kind of ended, and I kind of did it out of necessity for myself because I was really depressed at the time. Not only did I lose all my gigs, because we do about 100 to 150 shows a year with my band. Yeah, we're busy every weekend.
Yeah,
Like,
they
it's
are.
not stop. And so I lost. Not only did I lose that job, but I worked in a restaurant where I had been there part time for like 16 years, and I also lost that job. So it was just like I couldn't believe that. Just no income coming in whatsoever, and yeah, I had a savings. Of course, we all do, but it only can go so far, you know. So everybody was kind of freaking out. I got stressed out. I got depressed. Um, I had seen some of these live shows on Facebook, and I thought they were really tacky. Actually, to tell you the truth, I thought they were tacky. I was like, no, no, no. So I said, I'm just gonna put it on just for the hell of it, dude, and I'm just gonna sing my heart out and make myself feel good. Little did I know, I was helping out thousands of people, thousands of people. The first show that I did by myself. I had 2,000 people watching me play live, and I was like freaking out. I was like, "Whoa, that's a lot. That's more people than show up to my dances sometimes, man." I was like, "Wow." And the numbers just started going up every time. I did the first 10 shows by myself, and I just saw them go up 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and I started inviting some of my musical friends over just to jam out, and I kept it acoustic. I wanted to keep it real. No microphones, no speakers. I wanted to get that vibe that I had when my mom and dad used to back in the early 80s. There was no Monopoly, there was no computers, there was no phones. Our form of entertainment was pulling out la guitarras and jamming out for their family, for our family, and for their friends, and it turned into a big old party and barbecue and whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to keep that vibe, acoustic, because I think that's where we all started, just playing acoustic guitars, you know. And I struck a nerve. I struck a nerve big time because people really took to it. And little did I know, I was helping out thousands of people overcome their stress. Also, by the end of the 60th show, I had 89,000 people tuning in to watch me play live.
It was something to look forward to at that time because, like you said, there was nothing to do.
There was
We
nothing
were
to do.
trying to find some form of entertainment to
And
stay relevant.
everybody was stuck at home, so they had me on their TVs. They were dancing in their kitchens, in their living rooms, in their decks, in their garages. I mean, people would send me. I would get so many messages that Facebook would stop letting me comment. Like after 300 messages. Yeah, I couldn't check my comments after 300. They would stop me. It was insane, dude. Like I thank God for that, but I didn't do it for money. There was no money involved. I did it all del corazón. It was all from the heart, you know.
I know we were looking forward to it. Every time we saw you coming out live, man, we were like, okay, we're just sitting around doing nothing. Just grab a beer and just jam out with you guys, man. Just have some fun and stuff and
We were
comment.
just
But
partying, and we were partying with everybody because we were drinking, we were slamming shots, beers, and pura carrilla. It was all about carrilla. Because when you're at somebody's house, you're jamming. Everybody's just mingling and giving each other shit, dude. And
yeah.
that's the way it was. It was that vibe, and people really took to that because we kept it real. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think during that time is when the Three Amigos show actually came about too. It was like we were doing nothing and we were all talking and messaging each other. We're like, hey, let's just go live and do a couple shows, see how it turns out, and it turned out very well. We had a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
fun with it. So that was
Yeah,
the
it's amazing what social media can do. It took me to another level for sure.
Well, that's one of the things I'm impressed with you about is the fact that a lot of artists just don't get it. That if you go on social media to advertise, to give announcements, to let people know what's coming up, You, my friend, have taken it to a new level. I mean, how many posts a day do you do? Because
I do quite a few, and and it's all my brain's always just going like I want to promote other artists, but and myself, and I'm just a promoter by heart. You know, back in the day there was no social media, so what we would
right.
do is we would go put up flyers, bro. We'd go put up flyers all over town, dude. I've been doing this for almost 40 years. Next year it'll be 40 years that I've been in the music business.
Wow.
Yeah, youngster.
I got 25 studio albums under my belt, and as a matter of fact, my new album will be released next week. I'm doing a
Oh,
Greatest Hits Volume One, and
that's right. That's right.
and
You were advertising that.
there it is, man. It hasn't been released yet, but I got the posters, this is something that I've always wanted to do all my life. I take the best songs and put them all on one CD. I got 20 songs on one CD, and I'm gonna put it on vinyl, and it's gonna be a double vinyl.
Oh
That's a
wow.
milestone when you can say
It
greatest hit.
is, bro. It is. It's the Greatest Hits Volume One. I'm very excited because to reach that level right there is something different.
So when do we get the videos? Because you know we will play the crap out of them.
We're working on videos. You know, Luisa G releases a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not too much into the videos, but I think I've
Oh,
seen
come on.
I've experimented with them, and it's the icing on the cake for a song. It really is.
Well,
It
we,
puts the
Wait. Juan, I got to do this right now because he's talking about, oh, I'm not into videos too much. Dude, you're dramatic. Hold on. Wait. I found this a second ago. We'll play some more of that maybe later on. It's just that,
I had to put I had to put my acting skills on that one.
That's pretty good. Man, I was all into that.
Yeah,
Golly,
it's pretty.
golly.
hey, you know what? Why don't we play one of the videos so people who do not know who Daniel Lee Gallegos is
Right.
can finally make that connection. This guy and this music. So, Juan, can you play some card?
all right. Let's see.
Hey guys, let's run a video.
Is that the
That's how
Mark?
I normally talk.
Is that your Marcus impression?
I tried to do a mark.
No, that was a Wesley Washington.
All right. Well, when we do get to catch Daniel Lee in some videos, it's usually with another artist. So,
Right.
one of the great artists that came out in New Mexico and actually from I think Amarillo, I think it is Luisa G. And of course, she's releasing music left and right. I think she's working on her 6th album right now at this point. And I think they're all, huh?
Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas. There you go, Lubbock, Texas. And I think all her albums are being produced by Daniel Lee Gallegos as well. So
Right.
she's an awesome artist. But this one they collaborated together as well as they did on a few other ones. And this one is called Soy Músico de Corazón. Check this out right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Para empezar a cantar, pido permiso primero. Esta es la historia de un hombre llamado Daniel Gallegos. En el año 2020 apareció la pandemia. Todo el mundo fue afectado y cambió la vida entera. Le dice a su esposa querida, ¿qué voy a hacer, amor mío? Le levantó su guitarra, haz lo que tú ya lo sabes. Con mucha tristeza en el alma, mirando hasta el cielo. Diosito me dio. Comenzó cantando cada viernes a las 6, por 10 semanas solito, para quitarse el estrés.
Quiero darle las gracias a nuestro público por el gran apoyo durante el cover y más que todo gracias al Señor Dios mío por el talento musical.
Poco a poco se unieron la gente pidiéndole más. Invitó a sus carnales y muchos músicos más. Todos esperaban los viernes a ver quién canta ese día. Nunca pensó que eso fuera mejor decisión de su vida. Diosito lo escuchó, él canta de corazón. Nunca le cobró a la gente por tantos conciertos que dio. Vinieron de todas partes los músicos a cantar, y por las redes sociales se hizo muy popular. Orgullo de la raza por su noblecidad, hombre que llenó las vidas de mucha alegría. La raza escuchando comenzaron a bailar con ese gusto que traigan, se pusieron a pistear.
¡Ay! Soy músico de corazón.
Sin saber lo que venía, se hizo muy reconocido. Un hombre que escucharon por todos los Estados Unidos, que nunca se nos olvide el gusto que nos brindó. 60 semanas seguidas que ninguna le falló.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, awesome.
That song won an award.
Dude,
Was that,
he won
was
an
that
award.
from this year's award show?
No, it was from a couple of years ago.
Okay.
She won Songwriter of the Year, I believe, for that.
I like the shot in the video where they showed all the awards on that shelf behind you.
Yes, I've won 16 awards, guys, and probably the most proud of. Oh, they're all nice now, but the one that I've won 4 times. I'm a 4-time producer of the year.
Wow.
For different,
Dude, you're
twice for
great,
G
you're
and
great.
twice, yeah.
You're a great producer. You're working with Latricia, Luisa G, Jacqueline Gutierrez, whom I know personally from Pueblo.
Right, and I try to help out as many artists as I can. My thing is trying to help out the younger generation. I think we need to get the kids involved, the younger generation, because they're the ones who are going to keep the music going. You know what I mean? So I strive to keep that younger generation going.
So you played all those requintos.
I do.
Well,
Yeah.
how did you get started doing that? Because that's a whole other beast, playing guitar.
Yeah, so like I said, I was singing by the time I was 4 years old, 5 years old. I actually went to first grade, and they held me back because I didn't know how to speak English. I only knew Spanish. Spanish is my first language. So I knew songs. I probably have over 1,000 songs memorized in my right here.
Songs are easy.
I was singing. I was singing songs by 5, 6, 7 years old. So my mom bought me a guitar at 13 years old, and I just took off with it, man. I just like really, really just that's my first instrument is the guitar. But I play the bass. I play keyboards. I did go to 4 years of college, and I did I could become a music educator and learn how to play the trumpet, just like that, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I know all the instruments, so yeah.
That's crazy. The other week, I think Luisa G was on here a couple weeks ago, and I was showing her this.
Oh, I remember that. You're the one who did the artwork for that.
Yeah, the artwork you guys asked me to do it, and I was happy to do this part. I think
Yeah,
this was
that was
during the COVID era too. So this called us if this stupid thing will cooperate a little bit. But anyways, it's called Las Cinco Letras. I think that was your first single with her together, right?
that was the first duet that we did together, and it was actually for somebody else. And I said I could do that song, and it turned out really good. That was one of our hits. But we've done several collaborations with her. Lisa G's just a diamond in the rough. She is really, really, really. You won't find anybody like her again. That's just a once in a lifetime right there.
Now I wanted to go ahead and talk about your wine your wine line that you have out there.
Alala.
How did you manage to get into that?
So my dad used to make wine, and when I was little, I used to eyeball. My dad made wine out of everything and anything, dude, and I kind of just eyeballed it, and I seen him make it hundreds of times, and I knew the ingredients, I knew what he had to do. So in 2002, they offered a class at the university here in Las Vegas. There's a university called New Mexico Highlands University. They offered a class called Winemaking 101. I was like, I'm taking this class, man. I know I'll learn something. And sure enough, it was an 8-week course. We made a batch of wine, but I learned how to use the proper sugars, the right amount of sugars. Like the best sugar to use for wine is cane sugar, because it's not cut, it's pure. So that's the best sugar to use. I learned how to use certain yeasts. There are yeast, because my dad used to just use bread yeast, old school. Just throw bread in there, bread yeast, and it'll work. No, but I learned how to use. There's yeast for red wines. There's yeast for white wines. There's yeast for vegetables. There's yeast for fruits. There's yeast to give it a high alcohol content. There's yeast to give it to make it dry. So I did a lot of experimenting from 2002 to till now, and I've made over 100 flavors, and my wines are exotic. They're not just grape. I mean, you're talking peach, plum, carrot, raisin, potato, cucumber, grapes, potato, tomato, coconut, apple cinnamon wine, choke cherry. I mean, that's just the list goes on.
Mango, papaya.
Mango. I made mango, papaya, all of them. Yeah, it's pretty. It's and that to me is my hobby. People say, oh, they'll say music is your hobby. I'm like, all right. I go, you're stupid. I'm like, this is my hobby right here.
So
Making
so
wine.
are those local distribution or are those national distributions?
No, it's just something that I do just on the side. I was doing a local distribution a while back, but I'm too busy with my music that I don't have enough time.
So this is
do
your
that.
stress. This is your stress reliever from music.
Yeah, it is. It really is. The number one seller. There's a couple of number one sellers, and this is one of them. It's called choke cherry. They're little
Yeah,
choke cherries. They're really tart, and they only grow in northern New Mexico or southern Colorado. You won't find that fruit anywhere else. Maybe in Wyoming, but it's gold here in New Mexico. Like New Mexico is like red chili or pinon or
Yeah,
green
yeah.
or green. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
biscochitos. It's like in that category. So that's one of the flavors that's really good. Another one is prickly pear, which is the cactus.
No, yeah, no,
You know the little tunas from the cactus. You can make wine out of those.
So, have you made a Hatch chili wine yet?
Yes, I have made some, but it's not too good for drinking. Let me tell you, because it'll give you heartburn. But you know what? It's good for? It's good for cooking, bro. You can marinate a steak in that, and the steak will taste just like green chili without the green chili on it. It's pretty amazing that people use wines to cook. It's one of those things. It's crazy, but yeah, wine. So sangre, it's a sangre joven wine, is what it is. And you know what the crazy part is? Like in 2010, I they had a state fair wine competition, and I said I'm going to enter my wine just for shits and giggles. And I was going up against like wineries, like big time wineries here in New Mexico. Like these guys have like Ponderosa and whatever. And I took bronze out of those. I took like 5 or 6 bronze, which is to me that's amazing. I took it. I was like, hell yeah, dude! To go against a big winery and take a bronze, dude, I'll take that any day. So thank God,
Especially you as an independent going against
Hey,
actual distributors. I mean, the actual companies.
So yeah, I've been making wine since 2002, and I still have a bunch of bottles. If you see the wine collection in my studio, all those bottles have been aging since 2002.
I'm checking the New Mexico.
How long do you how long do you leave them aging for?
Aging, you can leave them aging forever. The longer you let them sit, the better they get.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your most popular? Are they like semi-sweet or the sweet ones?
So like for me, I like it's called dessert wine. I like sweet wine. Kind of like Boone's Farm, and like that. I like the sweet wine. There's a lot of people that like dry wine and stuff too, but most of my wine is sweet. But I do make a lot of dry batches too,
There are a few comments in there, one.
just to cater to everybody.
Nice.
I was just checking the New Mexico registry to see if the name Sangre Joven was already taken. Yeah, because he called it the Sangre Joven collection. Was it? What did you call it?
Sangre Joven wine, Sangre Joven homemade wine. That's what I call it.
I wanted to sue you for the use of the name Sangre Joven, but it's gonna register.
Let's see. We got Gil Jimenez says saludos hermanos desde San Antonio, Texas. Gil Jimenez is the son of the legendary Flaco Jimenez. So
Awesome.
we need to put Gil down. We need to get him on the show one
Yeah.
day, man. So we need to get him on the list.
Gil, I'm
Thanks
calling
for
you
tuning
tomorrow.
in, brother.
There you go. Gilbert Zamora says, nice hat, Juan. Good morning, guys. Are y'all interviewing Marcus? Oh, man. So this is Gilbert Zamora's hat right here. I was just winging it today and figured I'd wear this hat. Let's see. We got Marie Garcia says, hello, Mr. Colorado, with lots of love, and hello, everyone from Colorado.
Hi, Marie.
Colorado, ¿qué pasa, Colorado?
Hey,
She says she loves Daniel Lee so much. I love his music.
Awesome. Thank you for the support.
like I
man.
said, every weekend, man, it's a Daniel Lee Gallegos Fest
There you
on the radio.
go. He is an awesome singer from New Mexico. Love him.
Yeah, we're all over the place, guys. We do a lot of shows. Like I said, we do 100 to 150 shows a year. We do a lot of private events, which consist of graduations, weddings, family reunions, matanzas, and stuff like that. But like every town in New Mexico has like their own celebration, their own little fiesta. You know what I mean? It's a church fiesta or Las Vegas fiesta or whatever. And we pretty much play at most of those events all over.
Nice.
But we've been all over. We've been to Helper, Utah. We've been to Price, Utah. Rollins, Wyoming. We've been to. We were just in Barstow, California, just like 2 months ago. We were there. We played in Abilene, Texas. We played in Amarillo, Texas. So we've been all over the place.
Nice. We have Alonso Archuleta Sr. says, the best of the best, New Mexico.
Woo!
Saludos de Pueblo, Colorado.
Yep.
Nice.
Colorado in the house.
Thank you
Yeah,
for tuning
my
in.
neighborhood.
We got Johnny Ray
you,
said,
dude.
listening in from Seattle. Daniel can jam out on the guitar. Thank you,
Awesome.
Johnny
Thank
Ray.
you, man.
We got Vic Martinez says, saludos from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you for tuning in. Arizona in the house.
Awesome.
Alonso says, okay, I guess he's tagging somebody. Let's see. Check it out, Amigos. Show is a good. Check out the Three Amigos show is a good one. Thank you so much, Alonso. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Alonso.
Oh, little Ray Montoya. What's going on? Watching from Villanueva, New Mexico. What's going on, man?
Reyes Montoya, what's up, my
Yes, Reyes Montoya. He says, Orale. Reyes is another awesome artist, man. He did a song from Los Chamacos, Como Te Llamas Paloma.
Yeah.
That intro alone that he did was like, damn. The drums
He's got his own recording studio too.
yeah. Man, he's an
got his
awesome
own-
artist. He needs some
is.
new music. I don't know if he's been recording anything lately, so we need some new stuff. Oh, we got Vito. Vito's in the house. Vito Trujillo Jr. says, "Hola amigos, Daniel, act right."
Taos, New Mexico. Los
There you go.
Ranchos de Taos, man.
There you go. Vito's part of the New Mex Radio out there in Taos, New Mexico, and congratulations going out to him. He also won an award at this year's Nuevo Mexico Hispano Music Awards a couple months ago.
He's a DJ, and he actually works on cars too, like oldies.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
He's a body man. He paints and he's a DJ and he's a músico. He does a lot of stuff too, man.
Yeah, I think he did a show. I think he was doing a show a little while ago, so I guess he finished up and decided to tune in. But we need to get Vito on the show too, man. He's an awesome guy, and we also did some work with him. They were at the awards streaming the green room, the behind the stage and stuff like that,
Live.
and interviewing a bunch of artists. And we streamed it here on Tejano TV. So thank you guys
I remember that.
for streaming on Tejano TV. We got Francis Torres says saludos from Guadalupita. Thank you, Francis.
Guadalupita, New Mexico, Mora County.
Yeah, Mora. Yeah.
Ian, you haven't even brought me one.
Oh, he wants a bottle of wine.
You want a bottle of wine? There you go.
I'm not responsible for blackouts.
Alonso said por una canción de vino.
Yeah, you gotta make one.
I actually I wrote a song called Polka de Vino, and I won an award for that. It was an instrumental song of the year several years ago. So yeah, Polka de Vino.
Nice. Oh, we have Nate Martinez says, "What's up, Daniel Lee Gallegos?"
What's up, Nate?
Nate, Colorado All-Stars.
Colorado.
There you go.
Colorado
I
All-Stars.
think we got a
we
show
got-
coming up pretty soon.
We got Sarah Chavez. Sarah Molina Chavez says, "Saludos desde Pueblo, Colorado." Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, sir.
Buddy from Mr. Tejano Time says, "Shout out from DFW, Dallas Fort Worth area." Thank you for tuning in. We were wondering when you were going to jump in.
I know.
Claudio Mares says, "Saludos from Encino and Duran, New Mexico." Thank you, Claudio, for tuning in. Appreciate it. HVAC J Garcia is also tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We really do appreciate it, man. You guys are doing some awesome work over there, man. Really appreciate that. Reyes says, "Can't wait till you play in Looking Bot, Texas."
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait. Can't wait till you play Looking Bot, Texas. Yeah, I love that song. Reyes Montoya says, "Thanks, guys," by the song. Nate Montoya says, "Órale, Daniel y Gallegos, escribo amigo from New York. Daniel is the best in New Mexico."
Wow, New York. That's pretty cool. Awesome.
Nice. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, man, for tuning
Let's see. We got okay, with Nate, he says that wine is potent as hell.
in. Oh, yeah. I seen it. You gotta respect it.
So is that your fine print? We're not responsible for blackouts.
That's what it says on it. It says it's fine print. It says not responsible for blackouts. 'Cause I've seen a few people.
Drink responsibly.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, I'm official timekeeper, guys. We're an hour and 15 minutes into the show. We've only played one video. We need to let people know more about Daniel Gallegos and the music he produces. So, shall we?
Sure. Let me get these last two out of the way real quick.
All right, get 'em out of the way.
We got Juanita Chapa, Vibing with New Tejano page. She said, "Hello, great music. Daniel, you are so talented. Hello, amigos.
Need a six-pack.
Need a six-pack." We also have Luisa G. Says, "Hi, guys. Luisa G in the house."
Luisa, ¿qué pasa, raza?
Nice.
Nice to see.
There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna do that polka mula video. That was the entirety, right? So we're gonna go ahead and do that one, and let's see, we get Marcus up here.
I want to hear Boca de Vino. Hey, guys,
Already, huh?
Let's run another video.
What enthusiasm.
All right, so let's go to do this one right here with Daniel Lee and Latricia. And this is Polka Mula. And this one's out in the Wild Wild West.
You got some guitar skills. I heard you're the polka queen. Say when.
I'm ready.
This is the next generation of New Mexico music, mi raza.
Orale, I heard you have guitar skills.
I like the jeans tucked in the boots, man. That's awesome.
Like that.
Well, your Gibson guitar was the same color as the Ristra of Chiles that was next to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. That's an SG Diablo right there. An SG Gibson.
See.
And
Hey,
big shout out going out to Latricia. She's got some awesome
where
guitar
did you
skills.
find her? Where did you
She
find?
is. I found her on the COVID show too. On the COVID, she was one of the guests on the COVID shows. So I took her under my wing, and I just been helping her out, and just recently, actually yesterday, she recorded for the first time singing a vocal song. So
Oh
she's going to
wow.
be releasing a new single released now pretty soon with her singing. So that was a big accomplishment in her life because she's never sang, and to get her to sing, it took about a year, let me tell you, man. But we did it.
Man, that first single that she released a couple years ago, she plays a lot faster than that. I was like, wow,
Right.
that's crazy stuff. She played like the way you play.
Yeah, the style. Yeah.
Yeah.
She when you got it. And she was trained by a guy named she had lessons by a guy named AJ Martinez, and AJ
Okay.
Martinez was
Oh, AJ,
the
yeah,
guitar player. He was the guitar player for Al Hurricane for
right.
many years, and he picked up his title. So the style that she plays is kind of like from AJ and Al Hurricane. So yeah,
Nice.
it all
And
comes full circle.
nice. And just to let everybody know that we do have a New Mexico channel on Tejano TV there. When you guys open the app, you guys search for New Mexico. You'll see their New Mexico flag on it. And we do have all these awesome videos. We got everything from Daniel Lee Gallegos. We have Latricia's video. We have Luisa G, John Birch, Al Hurricane Jr., bunch of artists on there as well. So you guys can always check those out 24 hours a day right here on Tejano TV. So we want to implement all the New Mexico music videos as well. So if you guys are in New Mexico, you have a video, send them to us.
Thank you for that one. Thank you for that, Juan. Really appreciate you supporting New Mexico music. You know, it's an honor. It really is to be on your guys' show. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
I mean,
I'm sorry I'm not fast enough, guys, because he was talking about Latricia, and he took a picture of her yesterday
Yep,
recording
that's her right there.
And
Yeah.
man, she is awesome. Nice.
She's doing really good, and she actually joined the band several months ago. We had her playing with us, and we asked her, you know, do you want to be part of the band? And she was really excited. So she's part of the band. So we're gonna be doing a group photo now here pretty soon, and she'll be a part of that.
so she gonna be singing alongside you, or she's gonna be doing some solos?
Guitar while he goes up and sings.
We're trying to get her to. For right now, she's doing a lot of backups. Really shy, but she did actually sing a whole song with it on her new single that'll be coming out. So it's a process, you know. It's she's very timid, but the more you do it, the better you get.
Nice. So how many guys are in your band?
So right now we're a six-piece band. We got the drummer Manuel Lucero, who's been playing with me for like 12, 15 years, and he's played with many bands throughout his lifetime. We got Combos, Richard Maestas on bass, and he's from Las Vegas, but he moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, and he played up there with Dionne Warwick and all kinds of
Oh
different
wow.
badass musicians. Yeah, and he's been with many different bands too. So he's in my band. We have Latricia, of course, playing rhythm guitar, myself on lead guitar, and we got a couple of horn players. Mandy Adet, she plays trumpet. She's from Los Alamos, and then we got Daniel Lovato playing trumpet from here in Las Vegas, and then we got a saxophone player. His name is Ray Lucero, and he's from Anton Chico, USA. So yeah, we're a pretty big band.
All the Luceros, they're all related.
Most of them, yeah. Most of them, yeah.
Usually when you say Lucero, they're all related. And there's a pretty big family.
Yeah.
So do you get hit up a lot of time, most of the time, to do some work on somebody else's stuff?
I do, but I try to keep it to a minimal because I'm just so busy. Playing every weekend is tough, and then family on the side of that. You know, sacrifices that us musicians do. I've missed weddings. I've missed graduations. I've missed baptisms. I've missed deaths, funerals. I've missed birthdays. I've missed football games. And I mean, being a musician, you have to be dedicated, and it takes a special person to do that. I mean, I can't say enough to all the musicos out there, all the sacrifices that we do to play music, and people don't see that. They just see us playing up on stage. So I do get hit up a lot to help out, but I try to help out as many people as I can. But I mean, it's tough. I try to be real picky about it.
I was saying that because usually a lot of videos that come in from New Mexico, you're in them some way or somehow.
Well, the thing is, what I tell them is I want to be what do they call it? Just like a
Supporting?
prop in there. Yeah,
Cameo?
I just want to be. Yeah, I just want to be a cameo. That's what it's called. I go, I just want to be a cameo in your video. Kind of like Stephen King. you know, they do movies. He's like in there just like that. So that's the reason why.
Yeah, because we've seen like Johnny Meadows. You were doing one of his videos as well, or I think a couple of them actually. You were in them. So and he's another crazy artist, another fabulous artist from New Mexico, Johnny Meadows. And he got that deep voice that Marcus
Yeah,
tries to imitate a lot.
He's got that baritone voice. Baritone voice. Yeah, I was actually in one of Lisa G's videos, and I was the bartender.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Man.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Olivia's Cafe on Grand Street in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Yes,
They
that's a
have
good place to eat.
they have the best food. Oh my! Whenever I
yeah,
go to
they're-
Las Vegas, if I'm driving south, I gotta stop in. So
Yeah,
Olivia's.
that's a good place. They make the best burritos. Let me tell you, they make
Yes.
some really good burritos there.
Yeah, but they're huge.
They're huge,
I
dude, and
couldn't finish one.
for the price, I think they're like
Yeah.
$5-6. I mean, you can't beat
Yeah.
that.
Damn it! Now I want a burrito.
Dude, go to Olivia. Oh,
And yeah, and then the thing is, you can make it the way you want it. They have like a list on the wall, and you could put papas, calabacitas, you could put bacon, you could put meat, you could put whatever you want.
Okay, good night, everybody. I'm out. I'm going to get me a burrito.
and then you pair it with the fine Sangre Joven wine.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, you sleep happy that night, huh?
yep.
Oh, let's see. Luisa G says, "Hola amigo, tuning in late. Thank you for being with us here."
We tuned in late too, so you're fine.
Juanita says that was an awesome video.
Awesome,
Yes, it
thank
was.
you.
We have Rick Valderrama says saludos. What's going on, Rick?
Hey, Rick's got a new video out too, man. That is awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
and he's
I wanna
go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Raquel Martinez. She's the one that did that video, and
Yeah.
she's one of our graphic designers that I work. I work with several different graphic designers, but she does videos, and shout out to her. She did a fabulous job. Good job, Raquel.
Nice, congratulations. Rick is going to be releasing a new album here pretty soon, so he's working on some stuff. We got
Awesome.
Dee's girlfriend, Hilda Pena,
Hello, Hilda.
Hilda, Amiga, what's going on?
says hello, everyone. Let's see.
Yeah,
De-
she's helping us debut Potente's brand new video coming out in a couple of weeks. So in about 10 days.
Yeah, she's promoted for me since I first met her. She's helped me promote. I sent her a T-shirt. She was advertising for me and the whole works. So thank you
Speaking
for
of T-shirts, yeah, Daniel. Speaking of T-shirts, the Three Amigos will send you our sizes.
All right, cool.
We need to get some more. We need to get some more Tejano TV shirts out, man, too. So,
Yeah, Juan, we do.
well, hey, if we can keep some sponsors, we'll be able to get them. All right. Let's see. Hilda Pena says, Juan D. Marcus, hello. Thank you for being with us. Yvonne Mary Vigil says hello from Pueblo, Colorado.
Woo!
Hey, you got a lot of Colorados.
We got a lot of
we
people
have-
from Colorado.
We have not had this many people who listen to Mexico music tuned into the Three Amigos. So thank you to our brand new viewing audience. You guys This is what we do every Wednesday. We interview and we have a great time talking to the artists, not just about their schedules or their new releases, but who they are, where they came from, and what's important to them, and what they want you to know about them that you don't already know. So.
There you go. And we haven't had this many people from Colorado tune in at once. So I don't know if D put out posters or what.
Flyers.
We play a lot in Colorado. We play a lot in, especially in southern Colorado. But we do a lot of gigs up in that area. Rocky Ford, Monte Vista, Center, Colorado, Denver, Colorado, Pueblo, Leadville, Colorado, Greeley. We're all over the place up that way. So we got a lot of fans in that area.
Yeah,
Los Martinez brothers, or the Colorado All Stars, Los Martinez brothers, the Latineers, all the same group. But
Right.
They're a great band.
Nice.
Yeah, they're good friends of mine. Daniel Martinez and Nate and those guys,
Max.
MJ, Max, and yeah.
Hilda says, yeah, she'll send her size. Sarah also says, always a great show. Thank you for being with us here. Thank you for tuning in. And if, in case you guys are just tuning into our show, and in case you guys are first timers here on our Three Amigos show, make sure you guys download Tejano TV on all your Roku devices. If you do not have Roku, you can always download for Apple and Android, which the majority of us, I'm going to say 99% of us, have either an Apple or Android, except for a selected few.
That's right.
Few. Anyways, but if you have one or the other, you guys can always download Tejano TV Live and check out our 24 hours of music videos that we do have on there. We got a lot of channels, a lot of videos, New Mexico videos, new Tejano, old school Tejano soldies. We added some country, Lila's Place, which is all the Mexican artists, reggaeton, salsa, and then of course we just added a bunch of 80s and 90s where MTV left off. We implemented those into Tejano TV just as an extra. So we're bringing we have a lot of content, a lot of podcasts. We have the Three Amigos show, Giras y Desveladas, Puro Potente. What else? Capturada. We have Keith Leal's show.
Tejano Time Podcast.
Tejano Time Podcast, sorry. And of course our top 10 music video countdown, top 20 countdown.
We lost a guy.
Yeah. We got a lot of content for you guys. Some concert shows. Hell, we might even go crazy and add all of Daniel Lee Gallegos' shows that he did during COVID.
I grew up in the 90s and I used to listen to Excelencia, Tormenta, La Sombra, all those bands, Estrella, La Fiebre. I mean, those were the bands that I used to listen to in the 90s.
Notice they all had trumpets as secondary instruments.
Yeah, and that whole Johnny Canales thing was pretty awesome too.
I think that makes up at least 70% of our classic Tejano channels was everything from Johnny Canales' show. All the artists that went on there, with Culturas, I was on there so many times. Yeah, a lot of the artists, and of course, I guess, I don't know, was it the 90s with music videos weren't too much of a big thing back then?
They were just getting started.
They were just getting started. So everything was either Johnny Canales or Aquí Rogelio. Yeah, so those shows like that. So, but we have a lot of content on there as well, and there was some actual music videos. But those are our classic channels that you guys can watch.
Did you have any like mariachi on there too, or no?
Yeah, we implemented quite a bit of mariachi stuff on there. So there's a lot of.
I used to listen to a lot of Antonio Aguilar and Vicente Fernandez. That was like one of the things I really used to like to listen to.
You're talking about stuff like that we haven't implemented because most of those were either concerts or within their movies that they did those things like that. Yeah. So they weren't actual like music videos or anything. They were either concerts or in their videos that they did those songs.
Oh, you just gave me a migraine. Bruno Mars has released a mariachi song.
I saw that.
Yeah, you saw it too? Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys see that?
Beyonce goes country, Bruno Mars goes mariachi.
Oh, that ain't nothing. Some of the country artists had what is it, Karin, whatever his name, Karin Leon or whatever, one of the country artists.
Lil Nas X.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. These guys are going all over the place. Yeah. Let's see. Luisa G says, love Johnny Canales. We all do. May he rest in peace. And I think they're doing a Netflix show about him too, so coming out pretty soon.
I saw that. I saw that.
Alonso says, anyone remember Valentin
De La
Show?
Yeah, that was in New Mexico.
Yeah.
That was syndicated in New Mexico. Yes.
I like that guy's hair.
There's a lot of great content, man. We need them all for Tejano TV. So if you guys have content, make sure you guys send it to us. So Danny Lee, what's next for you guys? What performances? What shows you got coming up?
Well, we got a ton of performances. It's out of control. We got a lot of graduations. It's graduation season, and
Oh, yeah.
we got Mother's Day. We got Mother's Day. We got Father's Day. We got Cinco de Mayo. We got just a bunch of stuff coming up. Now in June and July, they have a big thing here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. It's called Las Vegas Fiestas, and it attracts anywhere between 5,000 and 10,000 people. And they do it in the Plaza Park, and that's one of the big shows that I always look forward to doing. But they got the New Mexico State Fair. We're doing some shows up in Colorado with William Leiba, and they have their thing going up. I mean, it's just all over the place. We got shows everywhere. It's pretty crazy.
Nice.
Sucks to be so busy. Sucks to be that busy.
I mean, it's one of those things where I've really worked hard for it. I mean, it's been a process. Like I said, I've done this for almost 40 years. I'm gonna say 40 years. 25 studio albums, 15 Sangre Joven studio albums, 7 solo Daniel Lee Gallegos albums, and then 3 Los Gallegos Bros studio albums. And my brothers sing too, so that's another thing. I have my brother Francisco's coming back in the music scene now. Francisco Gallegos, and he's coming back in the music scene. He's been gone for like 10-15 years to raise his kids, and I told him, hey, you're not getting any younger, dude, and life is short. You better get on the ball. So we started recording an album, and we should have it out by the end of the year.
I saw the pictures of that. I said, wait, is Cisco his son or his brother? It's his brother. Okay, got it now. Francisco.
And this is what I'm doing now, guys. I'm putting stuff on vinyl.
Nice.
Vinyl, bro.
Nice.
Vinyl.
Hey, we're fixing to do a record store day here next month, man. We should get
Really?
we need to get one that we could play in front of everybody out there at Janie's Record Shop.
We'll send it to you, dude. So I'll put all my stuff on vinyl. My new album will be on vinyl. It'll be a double vinyl. Luisa G did hers on vinyl, and it was just an experiment. But vinyl sales are starting to kick back and come back again.
Yeah,
they really are.
Yeah, we need to get that one, and we need to get Luisa G so that we can play it out there. And you could send some over there to Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio.
Cool. That'll be cool.
So, just to let everybody know, of course, they are having Record Store Day, April 18th at Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio. You guys can register for your early bird specials from 8 to 10. Call and register online. And of course, I'm going to be spinning some records out there. We have our couple boxes here of records and 45s, old school, new, country, whatever we have there. So we're going to be spinning records. Y'all come on and say hi. And of course, I got some brand new reissues vinyl that are going to be out there. You can see that one from what is it? Sledgehammer. Who's it? I forgot the who?
Peter Gabriel.
Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer. They're releasing that again, and George Jones one right there. So make sure you guys pick those up at Janie's Record Shop. So
Yep.
I watched them live.
Conjunto and now New Mexico Connection, Janie's Record Shop.
Now I watched one live on
sure.
Facebook to make sure he didn't slip in any MP3s or anything. It was all vinyl. He did a whole set.
He's
in
I
vinyl.
didn't take my laptop. I didn't take my laptop at all. I didn't have it connected. I just had my little board here, and I had the turntables and the speakers. That was all I had, because I didn't want everybody saying, "Oh, well, he's playing MP3s," and I don't have one of those little turntables with the little disc thing. No, they were records, the actual turntables.
You're old school. Just
Yeah, I'm old school.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've never put my music on vinyl whatsoever, and I did finally last year. And let me tell you, a lot of people. I had a lot of sales on that. It's pretty cool.
You know what's the greatest thing about that is when it's on vinyl, you have it in your hands. You see the artwork. You've got the record in your hand. It's that connection to something physical.
Yeah.
That's really comforting to people.
And you're right about that. You're right.
Nice. So yeah, if we can get those right there, I'll get with you here pretty soon. That we can get some get those 2 records, yours
Cool.
and Luisa G, so we could play them out there, and we're gonna go live
We'll
so you
send-
guys can see.
I'll send them to you, bro.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
time for one more video.
One more video. One more video. Okay, let's see what we got here. I know we added a couple of them here. Oh, okay, we got this one. All right, so hey guys, where's my card
Your
at?
turn. It's your turn.
I didn't upload my card.
Okay, then I'll do it. Go ahead. Hit me. Hit me.
All right, here.
That is your card. All right, I'll do Willen's voice. Hey guys, let's because Tejano TV is also a part of it's a great system if you have Roku, iPhone or Android. Yeah, so let's go ahead and run a video.
It sounded so plain. It sounded so plain.
Juan, you're way better than that, Juan. Don't listen to him.
Say, hey guys, let's run a damn video. All right. All right. So here's one of the awesome videos, and this one is called La Margarita, right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Iba feliz a tu casa, pensando y pensando si tú me querías. Cuando encontré en mi camino rosas y claveles y una margarita, vino a mi mente la idea, saber si me quieres o si no me quieres. Arranqué la margarita, la fui deshojando, la fui deshojando. Arranqué la margarita, le fui preguntando, le fui preguntando. ¿Me quieres, me quieres, me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o me desprecias? ¿Me quieres, me quieres, me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o me desprecias? Iba feliz a tu casa, pensando y pensando si tú me querías. Cuando encontré en mi camino rosas y claveles y una margarita, vino a mi mente la idea, saber si me quieres o si no me quieres. Arranqué la margarita, la fui deshojando, la fui deshojando. Arranqué la margarita, le fui preguntando, le fui preguntando. ¿Me quieres, me quieres, me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o me desprecias? ¿Me quieres, me quieres, me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o no me quieres? ¿Me quieres o me desprecias?
right, that was La Margarita right here on the Three Amigos show. Danny Lee Gallegos y Sangre Joven. Is that your blue truck in the video?
It is. That's my little Chevy, man. My 1972 Chevy. It was my grandpa's. He bought it brand new in 1972. He gave it to my dad, and my dad had it for a few years, and then he gave it to me as a graduation gift. And then I restored it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna give it to my son. So it's gonna
Nice.
stay in the family for generations.
You had that same truck in John Birch's video, right? Chubasco?
We did. We put it on Jumper. He wanted it in his video, and I said, "Let's do it, bro."
Yeah, I was like,
And it
that
just-
truck looks familiar.
It stands out, you know. It's
Yeah.
that color is it pops. It's what it is.
Yeah, baby
Oldie.
blue.
Oldie but goodie.
Nice. Well, let's see. Let's get some of these comments here, and then we're gonna put Daniel Lee Gallegos to work here in just a second. So, let's get some of these comments here. We got Tony McElroy says, "Oh, my good friend Daniel. Thank you for tuning in, Tony. Appreciate it."
Thank you, Rudy, for tuning in. She's from the Tucumcari area, Logan, in that area.
Oh, okay. Nice. So thank you for tuning in, being a part of our show. Roger Medina says, watching Utah City. Tulane.
Roger, big fan. He's a big fan from Utah. Thank you for tuning in, Roger.
Thank you for tuning in. We got Ruby Ann says, love the bee and the flowers. Beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you, Ruby.
D, we can't hear you.
That's because I was muted. I was just saying the sunflowers were connecting all the scenes together. That was a really, really nice touch of the videographer.
Yeah, especially catching the bee right on the flower at that moment. Let's see. Tony says, what a great video. Yes, it was. Roger Medina says, congratulations for gold. Now Danny Lee Gallegos, now musicians video.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Ruth Casilla says, love it. Thank you,
Hello,
Ruth, for tuning in. Ruby Ann says, we're jamming in the kitchen.
Awesome.
Nice. ¿Me quieres o no me quieres? Nice.
Do you love me or not?
Well, good night.
We got Hammer Jammer says, hardest working musician in New Mexico, hands down.
Yes.
What's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in, man.
Thank you for tuning in. Alonso says, bueno canción, puro baile. That's awesome. Ruby Maesta says, we are listening in from Taos, New Mexico. Thank you, everybody out there in Taos, New Mexico, for tuning in.
Some of our biggest fans there in Taos, New Mexico. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for the support, Ruby and Sandra.
Nice. Like the way I'm singing is like, please tell me, me quieres o no me quieres, damn it.
That's the sunflower you pull off. And does she love me? Does she love me not? Does she love me? Does she love me not?
Let's see. We got Geraldine Salazar says Danny Lee is number one. Nice.
Número uno, órale.
Nice.
Hey, Daniel Lee, thank you for dragging all these New Mexico viewing audience to the Three Amigos
That's
show.
cool.
We really appreciate that. We certainly appreciate your
Colorado
following.
also. Colorado also.
Yes, they're all awesome. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Puros hearts and the claps and sirens.
Sirens?
Sirens, yeah, and she's a police officer, so she can get away with that part. So, also fire.
Yeah.
She's putting all the emojis in her phone. Very catchy. I love it. She said very catchy.
We love Ruby
Just
Ann videos, too.
don't put handcuffs.
Hammer says, "Pórtate bien."
Act right, dude.
Ruby Ann says, "All the way from South Padre Island."
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
There you go.
Look at that.
Tim Gallegos says, "Puro Gallegos." There you go.
G's, bro. Puro G's.
Gilbert Zamora says, "Good morning."
Good morning, Gilbert.
Good morning, Gilbert. Oh, man. Everybody in New Mexico, Colorado, Washington, Arizona, California that's been tuning in, thank you guys so much for being a part of our show today. And you can always download Tejano TV on all your Roku devices. If you do not have a Roku device on your TV, download it on Apple and Android. Simply look up Tejano TV Live. And you can always go to tejanotv.com and you can catch all these awesome videos. And we do have a New Mexico channel on there as well. We're looking to add more content. So if you guys have content out there, send it to us. We can add them to the channel there.
We will
All right.
play it.
Yes, we will have it there. It's for everybody. Tejano TV is for everybody. We got a lot of content on there and stuff. Irene Mendoza says, hello, amigos from Glendale, Arizona. Thank you, Irene, for tuning in. There you go. All right, so this is the part of our show where we're going to humiliate our guests, and we're going to put Daniel Lee Gallegos to work. So, D, you want to guide him?
Sure, you bet. Put them up on the big screen. Daniel Lee, all you got to do is, we're going to do some promos. We're going to do some drops. There's 4. All you got to do is say, hi, this is Daniel Lee Gallegos, and you are watching Tejano TV. Now, however you introduce yourself, use that. So, are you ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Oh, wait. Now his. Okay, all right. No, we'll see if it works. All right.
Just say when, and I'll go, dude.
All right. In 3, 2.
¿Qué pasa, raza? Daniel Lee Gallegos de Las Vegas, Nuevo Mexico. Thank you for tuning in to Tejano TV. Que viva la raza!
Yeah, that was all right. Anyway, number 2. Number 2, you're watching Tejano Classic TV. In 3, 2.
Están viendo Classic Tejano TV. Thank you. Gracias del corazón por el gran apoyo.
Too bad you didn't introduce yourself. Okay, I'm glad we do this live so people can see just how difficult this is for artists. So introduce yourself and Tejano Classic TV in 3, 2.
Yo soy Daniel Gallegos y están viendo Classic Tejano TV. Gracias por el gran apoyo del corazón.
Good. The third one is called Lila's Plays. You're watching Lila's Plays with a Z on the end. Lila's Plays. So, in 3, 2.
Daniel Lee Gallegos here, and you're watching or listening to Lila's Z.
Watching.
All of these are watching. Okay, in 3, 2.
Daniel Lee Gallegos over here, and you're watching Lila Z's Who's Your Daddy?
Lila's Plays. Lila's Plays.
Lila's Plays.
Lila's Plays in 3, 2.
Daniel Lee Gallegos over here, and you're watching Lila's Plays. Who's Your Daddy?
He wanted to keep the Who's Your Daddy. I like that. And the last one, you get to ad-lib as much as you want. This is for the Three Amigos show. So this is a show I'll never do again, or this is the best show on the planet. Whatever you feel, Daniel Lee Gallegos, you use on this one. Ad-lib in 3. You're watching the Three Amigos show. 3, 2.
The best show on the planet, Daniel Lee Gallegos and the Three Amigos show. Yeah, baby. You know what's up.
That's it. We got it. I like the wine label.
Hold on. I want to do one more special request.
Sure.
And this is for the New Mexico channel on Tejano TV.
Okay. What's the title of the New Mexico channel, Juan?
Just the New Mexico channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you're watching the New Mexico channel here on Tejano TV. Oh no, the Mexico channel. Okay, just the New Mexico channel. In 3, 2.
Daniel Lee Gallegos con ustedes aquí, and you're watching the New Mexico channel. Que viva la raza!
Thank you, sir. That's it. Very, very well done. He's done this before.
A few times. Oh, man. Let's see. Ruby Ann says, love this interview. Thank you, Ruby, for always supporting the Three Amigos show, and of course, with Tejano TV as well. We really do appreciate it. All right. So before we go, let's see who we have for next week's show.
This week on the Three Amigos show.
Straight out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Grupo Stampede joins the Three Amigos show. Their high-energy performances and distinctive sound is known all over the Tejano scene. Be here on April 1st when members of Stampede discuss their music, their fans, and plans for the future. That's Stampede!
Right here on the Three Amigos show.
All right, that's Stampede going to be joining us next
I
week.
didn't see Marcus in that
I was in the back. I'm loading up the truck.
picture.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
We're going to get to the nitty gritty. So, Marcus, you better be on next week.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He's going to call it, I'm going to call it sick. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. We had a blast. And it's been awesome catching up with you, Daniel. And congratulations on everything, man.
Yeah, and I just want to give my new album a plug one more time.
Go ahead.
It'll be released April 3rd, which is next Friday.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think it is next Friday, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be on all the digital platforms. It'll have 20 songs, and it's the greatest hits, Volume 1, and it'll be a double vinyl. And hit me up, man, if you guys want a copy. Here's the poster, like I said, and
Show us
we'll
the
get you
vinyl. Show us the vinyl again.
the vinyl. Oh, I'll have the vinyl, my vinyl, but the new one's not out yet.
It must
right.
be nice to have a greatest hits volume 1.
Hey, when are we getting the Cultura's greatest hits on vinyl?
Yeah, dude.
That was 20 years ago, guys.
So you can always release it again.
You could re-release it, remaster it.
Oh no! Don't get started, please.
That's what I did. That's what I did with some of these songs. I remastered them.
Híjole, okay.
Well, I got a 45 of Culturas.
You do.
I have a
Actually,
tape.
yes.
I have a tape of Culturas.
Oh, see, there you go. Cassettes and 45s.
Marcus,
But,
this is something to look forward to, bud.
All right, but make sure you guys order yours, man. Luisa G's come out with the brand new vinyl record, Daniel Gallegos. And where can they get a hold of you if they want to get one?
They can get a hold of me, but they can email me at danthemanthemusicman at msn.com, or you can hit me up on Facebook under Daniel Lee Gallegos. Send me a message, or old school 505-718-6118. Give me a holler.
There you go. And you can get your brand new vinyl records, and make sure you guys catch them at a show near you. And congratulations on your award, your Producer of the Year award this year at the NM. That's a long name.
Mexico
New
Hispano
Mexico Hispano Music Association. is
There you
what
go.
it is.
It's a long name, but
Shout out to all the DJs, all the radio stations, all the fans, all my familia, all my camaradas, my wife, my kiddos. Thank you guys for the support throughout the years. I mean, I've been really blessed to be doing this at a high level for many years, and I'm going to keep doing it. Thank God for my health, and I'm just going to keep putting music out as much as I can.
there you go. And just one last time, real quick. Thank you for everything that you've done, sending us all the music that you've put out there, and all them introducing us to all the artists
yeah.
that have come out of New Mexico and bringing them here to either Mas Chingon Radio, and of course now at Tejano TV. And since COVID, we really appreciate everything that you've done for us.
Thank you for spinning the music and just giving him a chance. A lot of these artists don't get a chance sometimes on some radio stations for some reason or another. But thank you guys for always supporting them.
There you go. And let's see. Oh, wrong picture. That was a Marcus and D dispute.
That's
That was
funny.
the very first time we ever met. That picture was taken.
Nice. All right, we want to thank, of course, our awesome sponsors, my beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza, with Lila Lease Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, Menates Publishing, and Mas Chingon Radio. And I'm El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I am Pinche Oscuro D.
Marcus Daniels, Midnight Mariachi.
And our special guest tonight is...
Yo soy el mero mero de Las Vegas, Nuevo Mexico, Daniel Lee Gallegos.
That's the best one we've had yet. Thank you for that. Well, until we see you all again next time, all you got to say is, Ay te guacho!
Ay te guacho, carnal. Pórtate bien. Chao.
Next time on The Three Amigos Show. Straight out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Grupo Stampede joins the Three Amigos Show. Their high-energy performances and distinctive sound are known all over the Tejano scene. Be here on April 1st when members of Stampede discuss their music, their fans, and plans for the future. That's Grupo Stampede. That's next week, right here on the Three Amigos Show. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com,
Hey, baby.
Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio, Texas, and Tejano TV. You can view the Three Amigos Show on all your favorite streaming platforms and on all your Roku devices. The Three Amigos Show.